Mickey's House of Mouse Villains. This is a movie where the villains take over the House of Mouse. There's two versions of this film. One version, the intro, Mickey Mouse is dressed up as the vampire, and he looks really creepy. His face is darker, and he's got more shadows, and he looks a lot creepier. But on this tape, it's changed, and they took away the creepy parts of the vampire stuff of the animation of Mickey. And I hate the changes they made, because it just made him really look very bland. It was so cool to see him be all creepy at the beginning. I think they were thinking, well, whoa, we went a little too far. That's going to scare the young kiddies. He didn't look that creepy. He looked really cool. It wasn't like he was super scary or nothing, but they made him look really cool as a vampire Mickey Mouse at the beginning of this film. And then they altered it and they changed it for the later re-release when they released it on tape. Because I think this aired on television first on Disney Channel. Then when they released it on VHS, they changed. They went back into the original film and they changed the animation of Mickey Mouse being the vampire at the very beginning of the film. So now if you own the tape, you unfortunately own the crappy version of the way Mickey looks as a vampire, instead of the original version, which you might be able to still find on YouTube. And there is a difference. You can see it in the way they both look. And the original is really cool and far better than the stupid changes they made. I didn't like that they did that. So, in general, talking about the mouse, I would say that this is one of Mickey Mouse's best movies. It's a all-character Disney movie, but Mickey's name is in the title, and he does face off at Jafar at the end, and there's a build-up to that, and he is the owner of the clubs, and so it is a Mickey Mouse movie. All of us 90s kids now look back at the House of Mouse and wish we gave it more attention than we gave it at the time. I mean, we really liked it, but it would be great to it would have been better if they had the House of Mouse. If they made the House of Mouse now for us 90s kids, it would have been more fitting now than when it was back then. I mean, it was great they did it back then, but they should have brought it back, I think. Because, sadly, when you look at the House of Mouse, and it's very fitting, it's at the very end here on my second shelf. Sadly, when you look at the House of Mouse cartoon, it's the final time that all of the 2D animated characters from the 2D animated Disney movies, it's the final time where all of them were all 2D, and they all had the same voices, and they all interacted with one another. It's the final time they ever did that with all of them. That was it, man. That was the Big Bang. That was the true end of them doing that with all those original characters. Man, the 90s was the best, wasn't it? I'm probably going to miss the 90s forever, no matter how old I am.
At the House of Mouse.